done this before.
Alright, that's me in Sand Harbor. I'm just gonna go take the East Shore Trail up to Incline Village. Really is a beautiful morning. Temperatures probably in the 60s, not too warm.
You've done this before.
I've heard my best. All right, here we are. Finally doing a bike ride that I've wanted to do for a long time. Can only do this on even days. I'm actually on the Tahoe Rim Trail, which is a hiking trail. It goes all the way around the perimeter of Lake Tahoe. Most people take 7 to 10 days to hike it, and there's certain sections of it that are open to mountain bikes. This section here goes pretty much all the way to South Lake Tahoe, actually. Oh, this is fun. There's some trail builders. Hi there. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks. Thanks for the work you're doing. Thanks. Thanks, Bob. Thank you. All right, I wonder if that was TAMBA. Tahoe Area Mountain Bike Association do incredible work around here, maintaining all these trails. Mostly voluntary, actually. You know, if mountain bikers just give 1 or 2 days a year to maintaining these awesome trails, that's all it takes to have this in your backyard. Wow, that's fun. There we go. Whoa, yeah. All right. Here we go. This is Tahoe Meadows. Awesome fun here. Woo. Hi, how you doing?
Hello, how are you?
Good, thanks. There's our first snowpack. All right. A little bit of snow up here in the early season. A little hike-a-bike here. Can't say I was expecting that, but it is, what, June the 4th? There's going to be some snow elevation here. I got a shuttle up from Incline Village. Flume Trail Bikes does a shuttle service, $22. And yeah, Jeremy, a guy who's I guess he's a driver and guide, lovely guy. There was 4 people on the bus. We all went in our separate directions. I've always wanted to do this trail. Oh look, that's our first view of Lake Tahoe. Don't know if you can see it on the camera. This is mostly downhill, but there's uphill sections like this, which are hard at altitude. You get out of breath quite a lot quicker. Some nice wildflowers up here, some little white and purple ones. All right, that's the Tyrolean downhill there. As I was saying earlier, this is the Tahoe Rim Trail. There's been a lot of hikers on it to start with. Surprisingly, quite a lot of older women. A lovely old couple back there, probably in their 70s. I passed them, then I had to shed a layer. They passed me, and they're like, yeah, surprising how warm it is. Don't let that snow fool you. Brought plenty of water. Brought a water filter as well, because I'll probably run out. I can filter water from the streams, which probably doesn't need filtered, but better be safe than sorry. And you gotta drink like double the amount of water when you're up at altitude. This air is thin and dry. Good morning.
I'm lost.
Yeah, just myself. Thank you. This trail is a little more technical than I thought. A little more uphill to start with. I didn't realize. I thought maybe getting a shuttle to the top of Mount Rose would mean mostly downhill. My goodness, I feel like I've gone uphill more than downhill so far. But it's beautiful. Look at these boulders. Nice technical stuff to keep me thinking. There's a couple of older hikers again.
Good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
Doing great.
That way?
Yep.
Thank you.
Well, I think so.
Thanks. Yes, sir. That old guy was dressed like a park ranger. Love it. Oh look, can't resist this. Whee! There's a little downhill. Whoop, that was fun. Whee, they're fun rollers. A little sandy, but to be honest, it's relatively grippy sand. It's called decomposed granite. It's quite coarse sand, and it compacts quite nicely under the tires. And I got this new Continental Cryptotal Super Soft front tire, which is very tacky and durable, so it grips nicely. And if I do happen to hit a square edged rock, probably not going to get a puncture. These things are very hard to puncture, but I shouldn't say that. This is fun. Nice and technical, but not too hard to work. Just got to have your steering on. All right. Whee! So, you're probably wondering where I left the old man. Well, obviously he can't do a ride like this, so I left him down at Sand Harbor. That's where I parked, and he will be looking for ospreys and bald eagles, which apparently there's lots of, especially the ospreys. Look at that. That's the cool thing about this trail. It brings you out over the eastern side of the crest here, and you get a view of the Washoe Valley down in there towards Carson City, which is a little north of here. But oh, this is a bit technical. Excuse me for not talking while I'm driving here. Yeah, the Washoe Valley is named after the Washoe Indian tribe who originated there. And we will be going over there later this afternoon to the famous Virginia City. My dad's really looking forward to that. I took my mum there last year. They're big fans of Bonanza. So the Comstock load and all that. Yeah. Now the trail's getting fun. Okay. That gives you a good view of the Washoe Valley over there. Look at that. This is a point I can see the Washoe Valley and Lake Tahoe on both sides of me. Pretty epic spot. There's the Washoe Valley. There's Lake Tahoe. Whee. Tricky little spot. Probably should have gone right instead of left though. My fault. All these wildflowers, I don't want to run over them on my bike. Whew. Get out of breath easily on these uphill sections, that's for sure. I just passed a woman who was trail running. You know, that takes an extra level of fitness. I mean, you ever watch Sally McRae on YouTube? She did the Tahoe 200, I think you call it. Ultra marathon. That is worth watching. This is part of the trail she did. Obviously, she ran it whole, well, ultra marathon. They walk and run the whole thing. Barely sleep. What respect I've got for those girls and men. But Sally McRae was amazing. Back to the Tahoe 200. They run all through the night because it's cooler. They sleep for like 45 minutes. And where does it start? I think it starts in Tahoe City, up in the northwest side. Oh my goodness. Anyway, they've also got mountain biking. It's not really a race though, it's just an adventure thing. Where it's called Rose to Toads. Everybody starts at Mount Rose, which is where I started. And they try to get to Toad's Wild Ride. Mr. Toad's Wild Ride is the most famous downhill mountain bike track in the whole of the area, and it's way down there in South Lake Tahoe. That's where Toad's is. Now that is quite a bike ride to do in one day. I think it's like 60 or 70 miles, maybe 80. Just take your time, enjoy the trail. Thought I saw a proper hiker in front of me with all the gear. Let's see if I catch him here in a minute. There he is. I see him. Let me give him a ding. Excuse me. Thank you very much. Have a good day, sir. Guy didn't look best pleased. Let's give him a little bell ring. Whee! There we go, there's some speed. Whee! Yeah, fun. It's amazing what this bike will go through. There's a berm, yeah, proper speed here. Ah, nice flow. Look at this. There we go, that's more like it. Oops. Wrong gear. Oh, chipmunk. Oh, that decomposed granite was a little slippery in that corner. Yeah, nice berm. Coming in hot there, but you know, I think a lot of people underestimate how quickly you can stop a mountain bike with these modern brakes. You can almost stop them on a dime. This is flowy and fun. We're getting to the end of this part of the TRT. Okay, I've decided to go for it. Instead of turning right and going down the hill to the very flat Flume Trail, which has got great views, Jeremy, the bus driver, said the views from the top of Marlette Peak are really worth doing, although it's a long slog. It's only 700 feet up, but 700 feet of elevation feels like 1,500 feet. So, but you know what? I'm feeling pretty good. It's not super warm. It's probably 70 degrees. And might not be back for a while, so you got to take your opportunities, right? I'll be locking into the pain train here in a second. But this part so far is quite nice. A little pond down there. Looks like it dries up in the summer. Oh dear. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Will I regret this later? Hope not. The views aren't worth it. The downhill afterwards will be incredible. That's the beauty of mountain biking. Whew. 300 feet from the top now. To be honest with you, hasn't been easy. Oh, 45 minutes probably into the climb at the moment, and had to stop probably 7 or 8 times just to get my breath back. It's not usually my lungs that give up first, it's usually my legs on this steep, but this area is thin. Make me a little dizzy if I push too hard, so lots of little breaks, get my breath back, and I start feeling great again. All right, probably harder than I thought it was going to be honest. Whew. Coming to the top of the mountain here, Marlette Peak. Boy, was that hard. That's probably the hardest climb I've ever done. Let's hope the views are worth it. Probably will be. Look, a bunch of butterflies up here as well. Oh wow. Don't know if you can see that in the camera, but that right there. He's up there with one of the best views I've ever seen. Look at that. You got Marlette Lake in front of you. Lake Tahoe in the distance. It's going to be fun now. This is a payoff. Time to go downhill. Ooh-wee. Yes, is why I mountain bike. Still some patches of snow up here, like. Oh, slippery. Getting a bit low on water too, which is a shame. I thought I'd come across a mountain stream by now, but I guess when you're going along the ridge line, there's not much water up here. So when I go down lower, I'll get some. I've got a filter with me. Some proper downhill here. Oh, there's some air. That's more like it. Hi, how you doing, sir? Good. That guy looked so pooped. He looked like he was dying there. All right. This annoying little 300-foot climb here. Just when you get some momentum going. It's all right. I'll get out your way. Decomposed granite. It's so funny. It slides out under you and then packs up. It packs up under your feet, under your shoes, sorry. I mean your wheel. This is so much fun. Thank you, sir. Thanks, you too. They're very nice hikers. Must be mountain bikers as well. This descent has been way more fun than I thought it would be. It was horrible coming up this. Wow, this grippy, decomposed granite. I can just go fast. Way, some air. Oh, straight over it. Oh, that was a jump and I missed it. Dang. That would have been fun. Straight over it. Yeah, baby. Jump. Whee! Coming in hot. Oops. Ah, got sandwiched. Well, that was tremendous fun. Was it worth the pain of going up? Yes. Unfortunately, I think I've got to climb a bit more here. And that was back on the fire road now. Heading back down. I might just keep going down if I don't find water, because that wouldn't be smart to go for another few miles when I've run out of water. So I might just, we'll see if I find anything on the way down. For a fire road, this is actually really quite fun. Look, we got some, whee, whee, got some air. Okay, it's this way. Welcome to the historic Marlette Flume Trail. I watched a documentary recently on the flume trails here. It was crazy. The amount of water and the speed the water would go at that was pushing these logs down these flumes. Hard to believe. If I remember rightly, I think there's some water here. There you go. Ah, can't get a drink there. Can I? Ran out of water, but I knew there was some water here in the flume trail, so I'm gonna use my bottle and my filter a bit. Well, tastes good. Ooh, that was good. It was nice and cold, and I might just go for a little bit longer now. Thank goodness for water. And of course, that flume was carrying so much timber to the Comstock Lode in Virginia City, where we are going to go in a few hours time after I finish this bike ride. It's ever so slightly uphill the whole way to Marlette Lake. Marlette Lake was that lake that I looked down upon when I was up at the top of Marlette Peak. So not much of an incline, but after doing a long ride, I can feel this a little bit in my legs. A lot of exposure here too. There we go. This is where it starts to get really good. Look at that for a view. Pops is down there in Sand Harbor. I'm up here in the Flume Trail. I know this trail is still closed. It actually opens next month. So that means I'll have to come back. Look at those beautiful pink wildflowers. This is a bit here I would never paddle, because if you clip your paddle, you're gone. Gonzo, 1,000 feet. Trail closed here. No exception. Hard climb to Marlette Peak at altitude. That kicked my butt pretty bad, but it's been a really nice ride. Wonder how Pops has been getting on at Sand Harbor. Hopefully he's seen some birds. The wind's picked up a little bit since we were here earlier, so that's not good, but still a lovely day. That is, take a cool dip in Lake Tahoe.